Hello, everybody. Welcome to episode 12 of OceanBlock 2, where we get into NauTec, I think is how it's pronounced. Anyway, let's jump into the episode and see why we did this. So, see you at the end. All right, guys, let's hop into this episode here. I am making some netherrack so we can get these quartz chunks here. And if we stick these quartz chunks into the energized smelter, one turns into 4. So it's very fast on getting us the nether quartz we're going to need. But before we go too much further, let me try to remember where I was going to go with today's episode. Oh yeah, I wanted to start work on actual additions here. Or actually additions. All right, we need an atomic reconstructor here to start this out. So we will craft one of these. Iron casings, and there we go. We got the atomic reconstructor. And for that, we're going to need a redstone torch and a pressure plate, if I'm remembering correctly. Because it's been a while since I've actually played with actual additions or actually additions. I need an energy cable or pipe. And I know, guys, we're still trapped up here with all this excess stuff here. But if I set this up like so, I want to set this, yeah, that's going to work like that. We hit this with the lens. We can set that there and put the oak pressure plate on top of that. Now that that is made, we can make these redstonia crystals, which takes redstone, these ethical crystals and ethical quartz, which is just chiseled quartz blocks, and regular blocks of quartz. Let me see how this is coming along so we can stick that in there. Thinking the lava is starting to get low. So I'm just going to let this process over there throughout this episode. Occasionally run over and get some of the nether quartz and send it through. But let's see here. Quartz block. All right. Quartz block is this recipe for the block of quartz. A chiseled quartz block is quartz slab. So we're going to need 3 of these to make quartz slab. And this will make the chiseled quartz. All right, and redstone. All right, so we're going to make some of this stuff here. We'll just toss it onto that pressure plate. When we do, it quickly gets it all done up. So there's this one done, this done, and to make this, it's iron. I forgot to grab the iron. And there's a reason why we wanted to get into actually additions here. All right, there we go. The Inori crystal. And that is, if I can remember correctly, we need it to get into mystical agriculture, which truly is what we were here for today. So we need Inferium seeds and Inferium land. So let's see here. Farmland. We can take this. We can get a piece of Inferium, which we have plenty of, so we're not too worried about Inferium. There we go. We've got the Inferium farmland and the Inferium seeds. There we go. We are progressing through this. We need Prosperity Shard, and then we need to make the Infusion Crystal here. Now, this Infusion Crystal is going to be what we upgrade all of our Inferium essences, like so. Let me show you here. We take our Inferium essences and we get the Prudentium essences. We want 64 of these. We take these Prudentiums, we get the Tetriums. Just checking here. Yeah, okay. Well, it wants us to make these first, so let me bookmark both of these. And we'll make them quickly. We need 8 of these guys and 1 of these guys here. All right. And where's that crystal at? There it is. All right, so this will make the Imperium seeds, and the Imperium essences will make the Supremium essence. Now, let's see here. If we actually go in here and type in essence, Imperium, there we go. You see we have Imperium blocks. It's a great way to store your Imperium when you have a lot of it. But a better way of storing it all would be actually turning it into Supremium, because as you go along to get the stuff, I need 3 of those. You'll see here we need these to actually progress up to Supremium, because we want to actually make a tool that is better than the current crystal that we have. We need, I think, a total of 6 of those. So we need 2 more stacks of these. And as you can see right there, yeah, we don't have that many. Let's see here. We grab all of those out. I'm going to have to do something with that here soon. There we go. I don't think that's going to be enough. Because, like I said, we need 6 of them to make this. It's going to take 2 for this gem right here, and then 4 for the around it to make the master infusion crystal. The master infusion crystal has no usage limits, so that's why we want to get the master infusion crystal, because this only has 999. And I'll be brutally honest, it burns up quickly once you start upgrading these. Like super quick. That's why I always go for the master infusion crystal as quick as possible. It just takes a little bit. There we go. We'll hold this. Another thing I like to do is grab a redstone block, because when we set this down, which we're about to do, when we set this down, I'm going to set this right here for right now. I like putting a redstone block there underneath the infusion altar, and the reason behind that is it will automatically start this up if everything is proper. So we just wanted to do a lot of the seeds here shortly. Trying to remember which seeds we're trying to get. And to make the stuff, we need these charged prosperity seeds. Charged void flame seeds. Ooh. So we're going to have to get something with the 𝘷𝘰𝑗𝐾 here shortly. Seeds. Prosperity seeds. There we go. We can make these prosperity seeds in a jar. Prosperity seeds with seeds. Stack of them. And seeds. We just need 12 of these guys. And of course, we have an incoming one of those, which always messes up my view in that. Give me a second to grab this. All right. We grab our raft out of our inventory. You guys get to go with me here. It's a quick boat ride over. Just get this. We'll see what they're giving us, and I'll see if I want to turn these off yet. Because I've been getting close to wanting to get rid of these guys from dropping down. But then they give me neat stuff like more netherite and totems of undying. Right. Well, okay stuff, I guess. I guess that's okay. Alright, let's get back to the base. And remember where we were at. Oh, prosperity shards. That was something that I needed on me. Because that's what we were working on. Prosperity seeds. And I do not know what's causing this to black out. Alright, we need a total of 16 seeds. Alright, there we go. We'll come over here. I was making some obsidian. Just had this thing set up here to auto run, making obsidian for us. But I can have it make the non-heated tempered glass recipes. I could possibly hook this up to a crafting jar and an importer right here on this gold chest. That might be useful, and I could actually set up a chest between this guy and it right there and put craftings into the two of these guys. That's how I would automate that. All right, so now we take one of these prosperity seed base, and there we go. We get the charged prosperity seed base, which allows us to make tier 2 seeds like nature seed, dye seed, coal, all of these good seeds here. Well, we just got coal seeds. One of the seeds I want is a quartz seed. And to make the quartz seed, let me go here. It's a tier 3 seed, so we're going to need the void flame seed, which is going to require us to make void flame fuel, which is going to take us to needing the void shimmer goo. Okay, so to make this, we need one of these mixers with the Blaze Bloom and Abyssal Pearl, which I think, yeah, okay, we can make the Abyssal Pearl. We just need this stuff here. So let's see. What do we need still from this? We've got the motor. Aquamarine. Okay, so item transformation. I don't know how the item transformation goes into effect. And we need prismarine shards. Prismarine is gotten by atomic reconstructor with nether quartz. So we just need a total of let's see here. 8, 16, 32 nether quartz. Okay. We take these 32 nether quartz, toss them onto that pad. We get 9 done up really quickly. Just gonna take a little bit. Gotta let this build back up on power. Okay. That is a different mod altogether. I know, guys, we are bouncing between 3 mods today. But that's how my brain works sometimes. You remember how I said I was so glad to find something? Yeah, we're going to go visit that here in just 1 second. That's soul sand? When did I put soul sand underneath there? I don't remember putting soul sand down there. Alright. Give me a moment and I will take you to underneath the water after I turn the rest of these into prismarine shards. Okay, guys, before we head down there, I was looking at the list of things, and I do want to make this eye before we go down there. And best way is, okay, there we go. The eye is made like so. We just need one more blaze rod like this. Say eye of ender with this nether quartz around it, or the prismarine pearls. So there we go. We got the nautical eye. We got this, and yeah, I think that is where we're at right now. Oh, no. Looking at this, it wants us to make one of these catalysts, which means we're going to be burning through the prismarine pearls that we did make, or the prismarine shards. 8 of those. All right, we've got 8 of those. Make that. Okay, there we go. We've got this aquatic catalyst. And as you can see there, I have already found one of the structures already. But I wanted to get the quest out of the way here with you guys before we continue on to go make this. We do need some kelp on us. All right, so we've got this. And what we do is just, I think it's right click and it points us this way. So we're hopping onto this. And yeah, it's just this way. So if you look down there, you'll see like maybe a square structure. All right. Or something along those lines. I will be right back once we find it. It just is, it's going to take a little bit. All right, and we're right above one of the things. You guys saw it down there. It's that square item. I really need to go fix my blaze gold sword and pickaxe here. There we go. You see that square item right there? It's normally near one of these temple looking things. If you look right there, yeah, there we go. We get one of these catalysts right there. And like, I think right here is close enough to the thing. Yeah, there we go. All right, so we've got a big hole up in that roof. So let me go up here real quick and patch this hole. Somewhat patch it. I don't know what was hitting me. Okay. Go. There we go. What was that? What was that causing that? I'm not sure. All right, so let's make this like so. Break all of this up, and There we go. We've got this prismarine thing. If I'm remembering correctly, we set this up like this. Give me a second to pickaxe this one. And I'm trying to remember how to set this up. It's been a bit since I originally tried learning this mod. Go. Is it this height that we want it at? No, no. Give me a second so I can, I might have to look this up again. Give me a second to figure this out. This is why you gotta try so many different things. It's inactive. Give me a second so I can look this up, see how this activates. I will be right back. Okay, I was reading through the book right here. It actually says I need to pump in prismarine shards. I did not bring a hopper with me or prismarine shards. Let's see here. Don't think one of the quests is the prismarine shards, but let's go around here real quick. See, we got some prismarine shard, polymer, rusty, scaffolding, hopper. I did not bring anything with me to make stuff. More of these stills. Give me a second. We're looking around here, seeing. Okay, that pressurized air bottles. Just taking the prismarine shards here is the most important thing. Aqua walkers. One experience for every 5 units of getting wet from the ability moisture resistant. Ability moisture resistant. What does this do? Relic quality, to improve the overall quality of the relic, each ability needs to be considered separately. You know what? Those actually seem good, so we're gonna take that. Take more of those prismarine shards. Sea pickles, why not? No, we don't need the iron with us right now. More of this stuff. More prismarine shards. Did not. Yeah, okay, so I need to go back to the base. So let's slash home. I will be back with a hopper. All right, guys, we're back down here. I got us a hopper. I'm going to put, I think, like 12 of these guys in here. And then you see it gets lasers. It's supposed to make lasers down here. I'm not sure where the lasers are at. But we're going to take the... Okay, apparently the lasers aren't showing on those guys. But we do need one of those done up so we can get this aquamarine steel done. There we go. How? What is... Okay, there's something weird about that crystal. Alright, so we've got 15 of these aquamarine steel ingots, which more than enough. Let's go back to the base. And let's see here if we can make this stuff here. We just need 4 more of these. 1, 2, 3, 4. Make 1 of these. So we should now be able to make this mixer. All right, so we take this mixer. Take this mixer along with an abyssal pearl, the 1 goo, and a bucket of polymerific juice. So that is just a bucket. Bucket. Okay, there we go. I thought I had already made that. Abyssal pearl. But you get these from killing those 1 creatures in the purple towers. I did it 1 additional time since I did it on stream with you, or video with you guys. That time actually went a lot better, so. You just put those in here. Just put this into the mixer. Let me see here. Give me a second. I'm trying to figure out why this isn't working. I'm wondering if... Oh, I have to apply energy to it. A piece. So I wonder... Can we make us another hopper real quick? Give me a hopper. We have another one of these guys. Prismarine. I only got 4 more of these guys left, so I hope this is enough. Alright, we'll get that setting there like that. Set this here. Maybe we got this facing the wrong way? Yeah, we got this facing the wrong way, so... There we go. That's how you power it. We've got us the Void Shimmer Goo now. So I'm not sure what this will take. But we need it to make the 1 seeds that we were going to make. Okay, it needs ender pearls. Tell me we do not have ender pearls. We do have a few ender pearls in the system. I really need to figure out a way to get a dark room set up for this. But the seeds. We need it for the seeds. Let's see here. Grab the energized seeds because we're going to make the quartz seeds. That's why we did all of this. We need this void flame fuel, which requires unrefined fuel, which requires Blade's emerald fuel with void flame fuel coal. This requires unrefined fuel, and this requires polymerific fuel. So we need all right, so we got this. We need blaze fuel, and we need to turn one of the blaze fuel into the next tier as well. So let's clear up some of this inventory space for this. Just making one of these right now. All right, so set this here. Grab 3 of these guys. We'll set it here, here, and here. Grab a bucket of water and the poly. So we'll put the water, poly, no. Give me back my bucket of water. I need 3 more sand. And the reason why, only needed 2 more, is, there we go, there's this, we post that in there. That gets a blaze turn into there, and there's the unrefined blaze, which we get the void coal for. Right, this made the unrefined blaze emerald fuel. There we go. We toss that in there. That makes the unrefined void flame fuel. And once this gets done, this is the right fuel, along with this charged crystal. It goes into the superheated jar here, with the charged prosperity seed. Once this charged prosperity seed gets done, there we go. We've got the charged prosperity, or the charged void flame. And now we go essences. We need to take one of these, turn it into 4 tetrium. And I think I have 4 quartz in here. Yes, I do. So we'll take 4 of these quartz. All right, so now we'll place the 4 quartz in here. Well, it's the tetrium. And put this here, and you see it starts putting all the stuff together. I love the particle effects for this. Always have, always will. That's why it's one of my favorite mods. We can come over here and place it in there. Put our hoe in our offhand. And does it need the same farm soil as it? Is it one of those mod packs? All right, so we've got more of the 𝘠𝑒𝑡𝑟𝑒�um. Okay. Or does it not need the water, or does it not grow underneath the water? That's more my guess. All right. Might not grow underneath the water. So let's come back up to land here real quick. This spot, we've got us a worm, 𝘠𝑒𝑡𝑟𝑒�um, nether quartz seed. Does not plant on land, so well, we do have some of these garden cloches. I swore I had more than just one of these. We have some energy pipes. Okay, so we'll come over and set this up. I'm going to say right here. Oh, no, no, no. This is not going to work. Making sure nothing got destroyed. Because this is going to need water constantly going into it. But we could set it up there for right this moment. 4 of these should be enough to get up there. One more up. Energy. I need more energy pipes unless I can find bad piping somewhere along the way here. This can go for right now. It's just temporary. Just temporary, guys. Bucket. We can put the bucket in here manually, can't we? No, we cannot. Give me a second to figure out how I'm going to get the water into here. Okay, guys, the best solution I could come up with real quick was a fluid tank. We're just going to set it up back here with a configuration to this side as push. Put the water in there. I can just fill it up manually for right now. All right. That should be good. I think we can put this in here along with a farmland of that quality. So, dirt. Our power is running low because of, well, the sun's not up. So, it's just been really bad on our power. All right, so we got the farmland, we've got this, we've got nitrate in here. We're going to take some nitrate. Put that in there. Put this there. And now this runs, fully processes it, and we get these nether quartz essences. Okay, so that's how we're going to do it, is with garden cloches. Super easy to make, super cheap to make since we've already got the basic stuff. I just need to figure out how I'm going to do water. Yes, this entire mission today was to get water, but yes, we did learn a little bit about a few mods simultaneous today, like NauTec and Mystical Agricraft. So, did you guys enjoy this episode? If you did, hit that like button. If you did not, go right ahead, hit that dislike button. Tell me why down in the comments. It really helps me out. Tell me where I could improve at, what you guys did differently about this stuff. And yeah, until next time. Later, Gators.